Hey y'all, you see these beautiful photos of my time in Mexico, and particularly the one in the middle, the one with the sprouting trees reaching into the misty darkness. It kind of evokes some emotion. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you that I see it too, and so does most everybody else. There's a dangerous misconception held in today's world produced by a tendency towards overcorrection. When we think of therapy nowadays, not only are there those who are sworn off to therapy, but there are also now those in communities who refuse to acknowledge that a decision not to attend therapy may be founded and healthy for a particular individual. In cultural psychology, jumping back to this photo, there are two concepts, specificity and universality, that can represent the starting point for checking our dangerous tendency towards overcorrection. When we grow too specific, we might say that the beautiful middle picture is going to look different for everybody else, and that what one may find scary, another may find potentially peaceful. And this removes a lot of basis for comparison and assumption. Not only do these save a lot of time, but there is substantial evidence for common experiences, even among differing circumstances. So, this photo in the middle may have differences between us, but there are a lot of common things that we're going to experience or see looking at this photo. Another option is universality, saying that everyone is going to see the same thing and receive the same experience, which I hope that we can agree is not going to be the case. So, what do we do now when we see these two extremes? But we got to dial it down because there's truth in both of them. We got to find a balance. Current research shows that one of the greatest deficits facing multicultural practitioners in our modern day is a lack of practical application, with conceptual learning insufficient at producing substantial, significant results alone. So, what did I do? I decided to get some practice to find that balance. My internship in Mexico concerns multicultural linguistic competency and multicultural cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a very regimented treatment supported by empirical evidence. So, problems will more commonly arise in diagnostic differences and recognition of problematic behaviors, and cultural learning concerns learning to recognize that. So, we avoid saying that practices common or healthy to other cultural settings are problematic. And likewise, we key into behaviors that are more alarming when we take into account a cultural difference. However, above all, the most significant impact comes is when it comes to cross-cultural settings, um, comes from a shared language. In this way, both the cultural and linguistic components of this study have been super crucial to my development as a mental health care practitioner and to my long-term professional development. For more information concerning the differences between cross-culturalism and multiculturalism, my linguistic acquisition, learning about the different jargon in Mexico or different phrases or how that cultural understanding came to be, come see me at Summit because I got a lot about that. Thank you all.